on schedule for the first 20 minutes and most of the way through the second half, and then DePaul showed why. It's a 18-win team now at this point in second place in the Big East. That defense really got to you here in the second half.
Well, they certainly sped us up. You know, they got us, and we obviously struggle when we're going too fast. Our whole goal was to control the tempo. In the second half, we started trying to break it with dribbling and things like that, and it just, you know, and we're playing 7 guys. You know, just a little fatigue sets in. It screws with your judgment, and then they're good. They're good at pouring it on. They're good at like sharks on blood. You know, and they're good at, and it's just you only have so many timeouts, and we just could not regroup. Even down here, we could not regroup to make a good pass. You know, so.
Yeah, they're so quick defensively and so cohesive. They've been playing together for a long time, and it's seconds from where they steal the ball, and it's 2 passes and the ball's in, and they're very impressive with the way they play that full court.
Well, they do it every day.
Yep.
You know, that's what they do, and you know, the first half was perfect. The second half was a disaster. You know, it looked like us up there, and but it's hard. You know, you don't have the rotation.
Mm-hmm.
You don't, and then the kids you're rotating in they're so young. It's just like gas on a fire. And that's what happened there.
Coach, it seemed like you had perfect formula that first half early on in the second half where you weren't turning it over as much and giving them opportunities to score and take advantage of that. And then all of a sudden, you know, they got a couple turnovers in a row, got it up to about 6. Seemed like it kind of took the wind out of your sails a little bit.
Well, we panicked. I mean, and I'm not saying that negatively. It just happens. It's just, you know, it takes time to have some composure. And then you go from competing to now you're on your heels. Well, you get a young team on their heels, and it gets ugly fast. That's kind of what happened. I don't want to beat them up, you know, over this game. I mean, DePaul is on a cusp being a top 25. They're a really good team. They needed this game. They're trying to get in the NCAA tournament, all that good stuff. So, but I just wish we would have handled that a little bit better, you know. So.
Talk about your defense tonight, because I thought when you had them in half-court situations, I thought you contested a lot, especially that first half.
Yeah.
Everything at the rim was very well contested.
Yeah, you know, our defense, I'm going to tell you, I thought we looked like we were on the road defensively. I thought we were not near as aggressive on the ball. Our rotations, we weren't jumping with the ball. We for some reason, we looked flat defensively, and we could never put them in a bad spot. And I mean, we got some stops. It wasn't terrible, but I thought we had a chance. I didn't think they were playing that great to start the game. And I thought if we would have been playing better defense, we could have put them in a bad situation. We never could do that, you know. But especially in the second half, there's a big difference when the first half your guys are right in front of you, and you can walk them through stuff. As a coach, I'm screaming direction, you know, trying to help them out. You go 65 feet away, I can't get that information to them. They got to do it ourselves, and that's when you see young teams really struggle. And you watch men's, women's basketball, it doesn't matter. You have to be tough to defend down that other end of the floor.
Rebounded a little better tonight, just -5, 43-38. DePaul get you there, but I thought you did a better job on the boards than you have in the past couple.
Well, at times, you know, we really started off poorly. We gave them some easy ones in the beginning. We gave them 3 right in the first couple minutes of the game, and we've worked hard on that the last week. And in practice, we're just hammering people, and then we don't do what we're supposed to do. The key to this game, I'll tell you what, to get young ladies, players, probably I don't know, coach guys, probably to go from practice to carry that over to the game when the blood's flowing and you can't breathe and all that. It's the magic formula, and it just takes a little time, and we're working on it. And the kids are being positive, and you know we gotta keep the faith and keep fighting.
Talk a little bit about Shatira Hawks tonight. 17 points, 5 of 8 from 3-point range, and just a few feet behind you, she knocked in that one there at the end of the first half. Great 4-point play, and that was a really nice 18-second stretch there for both teams. I saw about 9 points or so in that last 18 seconds of the first half, but Shatira made a nice shot there.
Well, Tyra's she's probably our best all-around player, and it's just, you know, I wish she was more efficient. You know, 17 points on, you know, but she was 5 of 14. I thought there's 5 or 6 times she got sped up, and when Tyra gets sped up, it's not a good situation sometimes with decision making. So there was a couple times I wish she would have just relaxed, but you know, she is such a competitor. She wants to make things happen, and how can you be upset about that, you know? So, but sometimes she makes a highlight, and sometimes she throws it in the third row. And so, but overall, you know, she did good. I thought she made some big threes, and actually had 5 of them today. That's beautiful. But like I told you last week, we scored 49 points.
Right.
Every losing team has leading scores.
I hear you.
You know,
I hear
so,
you know, I put that question in last just for that reason.
Yeah, is that what
so
it
there
was?
you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll let you work into that a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, talk about what's coming up here. We go on a road. Georgetown team just 1-9 in conference to start tonight, and you know they're going to be looking for a good effort against you.
Oh, absolutely. And Georgetown's they're terribly athletic. You know, it's good. We got. I don't know if we're going to have Jenna Crittenden again. I hate to use that as an excuse, but it's tough. We're going to go down there. We're going to give them heck. You know, we're going to try and take this thing on the road. We have not been a good road team. Everybody in the area knows that. So we're working at it. We've had, you know, our fans. I don't know if they know this, but the girls. We had a great week of practice. They are busting their butt. They're figuring things out. Did it work to our, you know, benefit tonight? Maybe for a half, and then you know DePaul showed why they're one of the top 25, 30 teams in the country. You know, so but we're working hard. We're going to try and take this on the road and steal one down Georgetown, and hopefully we get Jenna back next week or so and get back to full strength and finish strong.
All right, thanks for joining us tonight. We will see you over in D.C.
Thanks, guys. Sorry I'm rambling. When you scream for 2 hours over there, get back and this and that, it's hard to even think straight. But I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Coach.
That's good if you're not yelling at us. We like that. That's a good thing.